Hi, and welcome to your Humber News Update. I'm Marina Morales-Reyes, coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. And here's what we're working on at this hour. A 21-year-old man has been sentenced to life in prison on a second-degree murder charge in the Danzig Block Party mass shooting case. The young man's identity is protected by the Youth Criminal Justice Act, as he was 17 at the time of the shooting. The courts, however, did try him as an adult. He won't be eligible for parole for 7 years. A teen girl and a young man were killed and 23 people were injured in a gang-related shootout. 2 other people were charged in relation to the shooting, but they have pled guilty and will not go on trial. If you're walking to class or driving to work, keep an eye out for what's ahead. More than a dozen pedestrians and cyclists were struck by vehicles throughout the GTA last night, as heavy rains battered the roads and sidewalks. Apart from the weather, officers say lazy driving was a key factor for the collisions. A Toronto police spokesperson says drivers unable to adapt to winter conditions led to the incidents. Statistics show the city is averaging about 5 pedestrian collisions per day, and we'll have a full report on our news at 2. And it's unlikely that there are any survivors after a plane crash in northern Pakistan. The plane carrying around 40 passengers crashed into a mountainous region north of Islamabad after reportedly losing contact with a control tower. Rescue teams have reached the scene of the crash, but says it's unlikely they will find any survivors. One government official says bodies were burnt and unrecognizable, and the plane was en route to the capital, Islamabad. A search and rescue is underway after a deadly underwater earthquake rocked the Aceh province in Indonesia. A state of emergency has been declared after a magnitude 6.4 earthquake killed at least 97 people. Buildings are reduced to rubble and hundreds are injured after 5 shockwaves were felt after the initial quake. It's expected more people will die as a result of their injuries. People are still buried in the rubble. And the same region was hit in 2004 by a 9.2 magnitude earthquake and tsunami that killed more than 100,000 people. Well, in the world of sports, fans are holding on to hope that Edwin Encarnacion will still be wearing a Blue Jays uniform in spring training. And turning to weather, it's cold and overcast today. We'll be reaching a high of just 1 degree, and we'll have all your sports and weather details coming up on our news at 2. But for now, we leave you with this. Christmas is on the horizon and old Saint Nick is beginning to plan his route.
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing loud for all to hear!
Santa and his elves were down under on a special business trip to hammer out the most efficient path for his Christmas deliveries.
To be sure to get presents to all the boys and girls in the world, so we have to be clever and choose the right flight path. Oh, look at this view. There is no better place to plan my deliveries.
Christmas is 18 days away, and Santa's elves are brimming with excitement for the holiday season and all that comes with it. Well, that's your 12 o'clock update. We'll be back with more Humber News at 2.